Hi, welcome to week 4. The objective this week is to take a rough draft and make it into a final draft. And to do so, we need to do 2 steps, revision and editing. We're going to focus a lot more on revision for this video and even this week. Editing is largely grammatical, commas, that sort of a thing. But we really struggle with revision as students in our Writing 101 class. So the objective is to sharpen, or cut the dead wood, or cut the fat, or whatever metaphor you need. This Thursday, there's only one thing due. That's the discussion board, sharpening sentences. You have to answer the prompt. The good thing about that is on Monday, the peer posts, right up there, are only like 50 words long, so kind of short peer posts. Largely, you're going to do an activity sheet for the discussion board. And then for the peer post, try to find maybe somebody who wrote or who had a different sharpening concept and talk about that briefly. So Thursday, just the one discussion board. And then, so for Monday, peer post, and then 2 assignments. One is to take 3 of your longest sentences, that's this one here, and to sharpen them dramatically, like approximately half. Just cut them down. Cut out all the dead wood, cut out all the fat, sharpen them. When we eliminate our mistakes, or when we eliminate words, we actually eliminate our mistakes. So I'll talk about that briefly. And then the final draft of This I Believe essay is also due at the end of this week. It's kind of a quick essay. It went pretty quickly. So sharpening is my secret. Sharpening is what saves me as a writer. I'm not necessarily strong at editing. There's a joke in grad school where grad school students say, hey, I didn't learn grammar until grad school. The same could be applied to you. You're not necessarily going to learn grammar, sentence structure, and everything in this class. But through sharpening, you can actually eliminate the boring pieces. You can eliminate mistakes out of your essay just by asking yourself, what is essential to my message? And I am sort of hypercritical as a grader regarding verboseness. I will not handle verbosity. So do make sure that you edit every sentence to be sharper and sharper and sharper on your way down to the 500 to 600 words that is the essay requirement. This may be the first time you've ever overwritten for an assignment, and it's a good place to be, because that means that you have more than enough material and you no longer need every word to fulfill the requirement. Instead, you can begin to take out unnecessary words. Getting a fluffy or puffy or hot air-laden essay is not delightful to me. Let's assume that I have to read 60 essays, which I do. I have 60 This I Believe essays I'm going to read. If each one is 25% filled with air, that means that I'm reading hundreds and hundreds of words that I don't need to read. I compare it to a bag of potato chips where you open the bag and inside, like it was a nice puffy bag, like you're like, hey, all right, got some potato chips. You open the bag and it's only half full. I do not want a half full This I Believe essay. I want an entirely full This I Believe essay. And sharpening is what will do it. So pay close attention this week. Try to sharpen every single sentence. Good luck.